For centuries, Native American lands were taken through broken treaties, forced removals, and outright violence. Today, indigenous communities continue to fight for the return of stolen land, but many question whether such reparations are feasible. Should the U.S. return native land, or is it too late to undo the past? Supporters of land return argue that honoring treaties is a matter of justice, not charity. The U.S. government signed over 370 treaties with native nations, promising them land and sovereignty, most of which were later violated. As Lakota leader Nick Tilson states, "Our land wasn't lost, it was taken, and stolen land should be returned." The return of sacred sites, like the Black Hills of South Dakota, has been a central demand of many Native activists. There are already precedents for land restoration. Some local governments and private landowners have voluntarily returned land to tribes. In 2022, the city of Eureka, California, returned land to the Wyatt tribe, allowing them to reclaim their sacred island. Programs like the Land Back movement advocate for similar efforts nationwide, emphasizing that land repatriation does not mean displacing current residents, but rather restoring tribal stewardship. Critics argue that large-scale land return would be impractical and disruptive. Many question how such a process would work, especially when major cities and industries now sit on former tribal land. Others claim that Native Americans already receive compensation in the form of federal benefits and reservation lands, though these were often imposed rather than freely negotiated. Another concern is whether land restoration alone is enough. Some argue that Native communities need more than just land. They need full sovereignty, economic investment, and infrastructure to truly rebuild what was lost. As Cherokee scholar Rebecca Nagler puts it, land without resources or political power isn't justice. It's just another broken promise. So, should stolen native land be returned? The question is not just about legality. It is about morality, history, and whether America is willing to correct its past mistakes. If land can be taken by force, why can't it be returned by choice? What do you think? Let's continue the conversation.